Hi. Okay. Today is day 12. And one thing that is very clear to me at this point is that week 1, great, grand, easy, felt so good. Week 2 has been whooping my ass. All right. It's been tough. I've been irritable. Everything is driving me crazy. I'm so irritated by the smallest things. I'm getting overwhelmed by things that normally wouldn't matter. And that's okay. This is just part of the journey. That's what I'm telling myself. Because I don't like being angry all the time. I do not like to just be upset for seemingly no reason, even though I know there is a good reason behind it. Another thing is that as an autistic person, I'm realizing that a lot of the ways that I've been functioning since I've been in survival mode are not beneficial to my autism. And it's leading me to have, I've been on the verge of meltdowns multiple days, which is why I'm so irritable. But anybody who is autistic knows how severe of a toll a meltdown has on you and how it can lead to a lot of recovery. And so I feel like I've been fighting the meltdown, but honestly, I might just have to let it happen because that's where I'm at. Um, but with that being said, I realized that I need a lot more sleep during this time. I was trying to get by with like 8 hours. Last night I got like 10, maybe 10 and a half, and I do feel a lot better. It's not always feasible to get that much sleep. So that is a struggle in itself. And I've been up later at night. It's been harder for me to go to sleep early. But I'm realizing that allowing myself to just sleep in the morning on the days that I can is really beneficial to my mind because I guess if you think about it, like you are quite literally healing your nervous system. Like you're healing a part of your body and your mind. And anytime you're recovering from something, you need more rest. So it sounds logical when you say it like that, but it feels very unreasonable to my brain. It's like, why do you need more sleep? You're not doing anything, which is cruel. That's cruel of my brain to even say that. I'm doing so much, but that's how I've been feeling lately. Like, you're not even doing anything. Why are you such a drama queen? Foul. Um, so today I found, not found, the frequencies that are infused with Reiki, Stone Soup Grimoire. That's the name of the channel. They posted a new one today, and it is to stop hustling. And I realized that I've been very much stuck in hustle mode and I need to chill out. That's what I'm trying to leave behind as I enter this new stage of building my own businesses. The hustle's great, right? I've been there, I've done it, right? So, anyway, I realized that I've been handling my life with hustle mentality. Um, and they asked the question at the beginning. They asked, are you driven by love or fear? And I wanted to say love so badly, but that wasn't the truth. I am driven by fear. I rush to clean things up because I'm afraid of getting in trouble for not doing it, for somebody just like berating me over not cleaning something up in time. I rush to make us food some days because I realize that I'm falling behind and I'm afraid of the consequences. I hustle and I'm constantly trying to think of new designs and think of new ways to build and expand because I'm afraid of being homeless or not having food to eat if I don't. All of these things, right, that I have to do throughout the day, that I have to manage just to, make life flow. I've been doing it from a space of fear and I want it to be love. And so that's something I'm going to be more mindful of. I'm going to cook this meal because I love being able to provide for myself and my partner. I am going to go to the grocery store because I love that I have the ability to buy food, quite literally. I'm going to clean because I love having a clean, welcoming space. And if I'm going to rest, it's because I love myself enough to give myself the rest I need so I can continue to keep up with the things. And the thing is this week especially, I have been operating from fear-based mentality, and I'm watching everything around me fall apart. My cleaning, my organizing, falling apart. Things are so messy around me, and I just can't seem to keep up. And I truly believe that's because I'm doing everything from fear. It takes so much energy to live in a constant state of fear. Let it go. Let it go and be gentle. Be gentle with yourself in the process. This isn't easy. And something I'm realizing, something that I journaled, because that's what I was looking at. I wrote, like, week 1 was a breeze. Week 2 has been tough, and I'm recognizing how many of my actions are driven by fear and how draining it's been. How I need to switch my mindset for a brighter and happier reality. My brain has been fighting for its life in survival mode. And now, trying to leave that behind feels like the end of the world. Truly. And I guess it is in a way. It is the end of life as I've known it up until this point. So now it's time to prepare for how amazing things get and stop preparing for the apocalypse. That's, I think, really what it comes down to. That's what I've deduced from this week, is that now that my nervous system is really leaving behind the past, the past is fighting very hard to stay. The intrusive thoughts, the negative thinking, the constant thought loops, the rumination, that is just the past trying to stay. It doesn't want to become irrelevant. But 444, it's time for it to be left behind. It's been time. And it doesn't make it irrelevant. Those are still experiences that have 100% shaped so much of who I am. And it's the reason that I want to heal so badly. Because I've seen what happens when you don't heal from the types of things that I've experienced, from the people that I've experienced. And it is absolutely my worst fear to become them. I would much rather not exist than be like any of them. And so I honor the experiences. I honor the past for what it is, because it gave me this willpower, this drive to genuinely be the best version of myself that I can be at every given point in my life. But it's now time to say goodbye to those things, to those memories, to those ways of thinking. They are no longer relevant to where we are and where we're going. And that's exciting and exhilarating as much as it can also be anxiety inducing. And so I honor the anxiety that I feel inside of me, but I'm not going to live inside of the anxiety. And eventually, at some point, my brain is going to realize how bright the reality that we are living in is, and how bright the future is, and how beautiful things are constantly flowing around me and to me, and far more is coming than I can even imagine. And it will release the anxiety when it's ready. But right now, I've made the decision that it will go. And so I will just keep reminding myself of that as I go through this process. And honestly, I'm really hoping that as I'm closing out week 2, that week 3 will get easier. And yeah, I'm grateful that I know how worth it this journey is, because if I didn't, this week would have made me stop. But as irritated as I've been, as much as I have been struggling, there is an inner calm about me when I really sit and talk about what I'm experiencing, where I feel that I'm going. And that for me is enough. That is confirmation that it's the truth. And I am still excited about it. So that's really all I got for today. Bye.